There are 1000 of games on Roblox, each one being a world of its own. So why does this game have 1 million dislikes? Well, today I'm testing the most hated game from every year, so will I go on to hate it, or will these games be hidden gems? So let's begin with the first game on Roblox to be hated. But before we join this game, I want to tell you why I'm doing this. Some Roblox games seem to be getting hate recently,
I hate steal a brain rot.
and I want to uncover why. So why not play every Roblox game that has been hated to figure out if Roblox hated games can still be fun. So we begin playing the first hated game, Crossroads. When I joined, I couldn't really understand why this game was so hated. This game was peaceful. It was quiet, nothing happens. Until we find a real issue. Hackers were flying around the map. Since Roblox was born, having to deal with hackers was a big problem. Not only could these hackers fly around the map, but they can also spawn kill you, which can be really annoying if you play the game. Bro, there is an hacker! How is this dude even flying?
Oh, I can count that. Wait, what? Oh my god, there's an hacker. That's an hacker.
Because of this hacker issue, the game is hated, so I'm rating it on a scale of 1 out of 10, and this game gets a 4. The next hated game feels strangely familiar. It's called Chaos Canyon, but unlike Crossroads, its downfall wasn't because of hackers or broken code, it was because of us. You see, Chaos Canyon was a team-based game. Players had to work together, build defense, fight off enemies, and soon, that's exactly what started happening. People stopped playing the game the way it was meant to be. Instead, they started griefing, destroying their own team builds, blocking spawns, trapping player, just for the fun of it. At first, it was funny, but over time, matches became unplayable. The chaos wasn't fun anymore, and soon after, the game got abandoned and never touched again. At least, this one had a bit more of a story behind it, which honestly already makes it better than the last game, so I'll give it a 6 out of 10. But before we get to the next hated game, quick thing, I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers. If we actually manage to do it, I'll make a 1-hour Roblox movie. Yeah, a full movie, probably the most ambitious and painful thing I've ever tried on this channel. The next hated game is Person 299 minigames. It was a round-based minigames, constant action, and that classic Roblox charm. Everyone played it at some point, but over time, things started to change. Players began to notice how repetitive it felt. The same maps, the same objective, over and over again. Oh no, this game, bro. I am versus with my viewers. No, bro! I'll give it a 7 out of 10. The next hated game is a piece of Roblox history. This one called Hobby for Admin. Back in 2010, this game was everywhere. But the problem? It started as a trend that went completely wrong. You see, titles like Hobby for a VIP, Hobby for a Builderman, or Hobby for Dominus, and 90% of them were just scam, impossible jumps, fake prices, disappointment waiting at the end. What started as a fun little challenge turned into one of Roblox's most hated trends. 4 out of 10. Back in 2014, Roblox was a different world. Games were simple, communities were smaller, and one name started showing up everywhere: Prison Life. A game where you can play as a guard, watching the prisoner if they break any rules. Or you could play as a prisoner, where you could plan the perfect escape. But then, things started to change. Updates slowed down. Players found glitches that let them escape instantly, or get weapons they were supposed to have. And hackers soon follow. Before long, every server was full of chaos, people flying, teleporting, or spawning guns. 5 out of 10. This next game is one of the most hated of all. It looks innocent, colorful, cheerful, and simple, but the reason it became so hated is honestly terrifying. I'm talking about MeepCity. When it first came out, MeepCity was a huge success, but the image didn't last forever. The game had a feature called Party Mode, a system that let players create their own parties and invite others to join. On paper, it sounds harmless, but soon those parties started turning into something much darker. Players began using them for inappropriate behavior, creating private rooms, using suggest outfits, and turning what was supposed to be as a kids games into something far from safe. 2 out of 10. In 2018, Club Iris opened its doors. At first glance, it looked like a fun social hangout. Music pumping, lights flashing, outdoors dancing, hotel rooms and VIP areas to explore. It seemed like the perfect place to chill and have fun, but players didn't always use it the way it was meant to be. Instead of just hanging out and dancing, many started using the same for dating. At the time, this was explicitly against the platform rules. Yet the VIP rooms, private areas, and a restricted chat made it easy. Nowadays the game is banned, fortunately, but I'm gonna join a similar game and see if I can find something inappropriate in 5 minutes. Okay guys, I'm back. Let me get the timer. Let's see if we can find something inappropriate. Yo, that is a kiss. That is a kiss. I don't know if that is a kiss. What? Yo, okay, yeah, we already found something inappropriate. Okay, guys, we already found something inappropriate, and guys, we can leave. We got 3 minutes and 36 seconds. We already found something inappropriate. Okay, okay. 2 out of 10. We are in 2020, and a little innocent game has just started showing up. This is Adopt Me. A little innocent game where you can adopt a kid or a pet. But then, why did this game get so much hate in the first place? Well, it's because the popularity of the game led to a huge increase in scammers trying to steal rare and valuable pets from other players, leading it to become the most hated game of that year. 4 out of 10. But this next hated game, it's just strange. This is Soul's Energy, and it's one of the most popular games of the year. But the reason it's so hated is simple. It's just gambling, literally just gambling for hours, and that's it. 2 out of 10. And now, the most hated game of the year, still a Brain Rot. Let's just say, it's hated because of the concept itself, Brain Rots. This game was originally made for kids, but somehow, it became the most popular game of the year, reaching over 20 million active players. And sometimes, even more. 4 out of 10. So, after playing all of these hated games, I finally have my answer. Can these games still be fun? Well, yes and no. Every single one of these games started with something good, something that made people fall in love with them in the first place. But over time, players changed, the communities changed, exploiters, scammers, and bad behavior turned what were once fun ideas into something people started to hate. Maybe not in the same way it used to be, but somewhere deep inside them, the spark is still there, hidden under all the chaos, waiting for someone to play them for the right reason again. Psst. Hey, if you think Roblox is boring, watch this video, because I will tell you the secret to make Roblox fun again.